In this podcast, former President Donald Trump and entrepreneur Elon Musk discuss a variety of pressing issues facing the United States and the world today. The conversation touches on Trump's recent assassination attempt, the geopolitical landscape involving Iran and Israel, the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, the implications of the Biden-Harris administration, and the upcoming U.S. election. The interview begins with Trump reflecting on the assassination attempt he experienced, describing it as surreal yet revealing of his character. Instead of retreating in fear, he recounts how he raised his fist in defiance, embodying what he believes to be the American spirit of resilience. He details the physical impact of the attack, noting the significant blood loss from a gunshot wound to his ear, and expresses gratitude for the quick response of the Secret Service, which prevented further casualties. Trump emphasizes the miraculous nature of his survival, attributing it to divine intervention and the fortunate angle at which he was struck. The conversation shifts to the topic of immigration, with Trump asserting that illegal immigration is a critical issue that must be addressed. He criticizes the current administration for its handling of border security, claiming that the Biden-Harris duo has allowed crime to surge by failing to enforce immigration laws. Trump highlights the dangers posed by individuals entering the U.S. illegally, particularly those with criminal backgrounds, and expresses his commitment to deporting such individuals. He laments the loss of life and safety in American cities, attributing the rise in crime to the influx of unvetted immigrants. Musk echoes Trump's concerns, emphasizing the need for a secure border and sensible immigration policies. He argues that while many illegal immigrants are hardworking individuals, the lack of vetting allows dangerous criminals to enter the country, posing a threat to public safety. Both men agree that the current situation is untenable and requires immediate action. The discussion then turns to the geopolitical tensions involving Iran and Israel. Trump expresses his belief that the Biden administration's weak stance has emboldened adversaries like Iran, leading to increased aggression in the region. He asserts that during his presidency, he maintained a strong relationship with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and effectively deterred Iranian aggression. Trump claims that under his leadership, the likelihood of conflict in the Middle East was significantly reduced. Musk adds that the current administration's approach to foreign policy lacks the strength necessary to command respect from global leaders. He notes that adversaries are more likely to act aggressively when they perceive weakness in U.S. leadership. Trump reiterates that a strong American president is essential for maintaining global stability and preventing conflicts. The conversation also addresses the ongoing conflict in Ukraine, with Trump criticizing the Biden administration for its handling of the situation. He argues that the war would not have occurred had he been in office, citing his ability to negotiate effectively with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Trump expresses concern over the loss of life and resources in Ukraine, emphasizing that a strong leader could have prevented the escalation of tensions. Musk agrees, highlighting the importance of strong leadership in international relations. He notes that the current administration's approach has led to a lack of respect from adversaries, which could have dire consequences for global security. Both men express a desire for a more proactive and strategic U.S. foreign policy. As the discussion progresses, Trump and Musk turn their attention to Vice President Kamala Harris and President Biden. Trump characterizes Harris as a radical leftist who has contributed to the deterioration of California during her tenure as Attorney General. He expresses concern that her policies will lead to further decline if she were to assume the presidency. Musk echoes these sentiments, emphasizing that Harris's track record is not one of moderation, but rather of extreme leftist ideology. Trump criticizes the Biden administration for its failure to address pressing issues such as crime, inflation, and border security. He argues that the administration's policies have led to a decline in public safety and economic stability. Musk adds that the American public is increasingly disillusioned with the current leadership, which could have significant implications for the upcoming election. The conversation culminates in a discussion about the upcoming U.S. election, with both men emphasizing its critical importance. Trump asserts that the election represents a pivotal moment for the country, with the potential to determine its future direction. He expresses confidence in his ability to lead the nation back to prosperity, citing his previous successes in office. Musk shares his belief that the American public is yearning for a return to the values and principles that once made the country great. He emphasizes the need for strong leadership that prioritizes public safety, economic growth, and national security. Both men agree that the stakes are high and the outcome of the election will have lasting consequences for the nation.